What is the difference between RPM and CPM, and how do we go ahead and increase it? As you can see right here, one of our videos got 600,000 views, which resulted in us earning $842. And that kind of sucks because our revenue per 1,000 views, our RPM, was only $1.38. But this video with 17,800 views with an RPM of $50 literally earned more money while receiving 20 times less the amount of views. Okay, so what is CPM? CPM stands for cost per mille, which is what advertisers pay to YouTube per 1,000 views. But this doesn't matter to us because YouTube, of course, takes their fair share. And then we get to RPM. RPM stands for revenue per mille, and mille is the Latin word for per 1,000. And this is what you actually earn per 1,000 views. This includes ad revenue, channel memberships, but also super chats and donations. RPM is what actually matters for the creator. Here are some typical RPM ranges. And we see the following. Low RPM niches are niches that are meant for entertainment. As an example, Minecraft videos, Roblox videos, streamer highlight videos. And then the average RPM that you can expect with YouTube automation channels is between $5 to $12. And this is very good because this makes sure that we can get profitable very easily. High RPM niches most often happen in finance videos or longer videos, and this is where AI stories are so profitable. However, AI stories are not really meant for long-term wealth. They're more going up and down. This is the reason why I like to focus on classic YouTube automation with niches that can get over an RPM of $10. And then we got product selling channels. So one of the most profitable channels that I have is actually this channel, Wonder Academy. And this is because, of course, I sell on the back end a product. You can, of course, join my school community for free. It's pretty exclusive, so you can apply to become a member there, and you get access to 3 hours of free content. And of course, I also sell one-on-one coaching. And because of that, my RPM is not just the RPM that I get from YouTube, which is like, even for this channel, like $4. But because of the products that I sell, I can get an RPM of $100 to $200 per 1,000 views that I actually get on this channel. As an example, a faceless finance video with affiliate links and a digital product can easily reach RPMs of $200 or higher. Here are some of the factors that are influencing your RPM. Number one, location. You want to target viewers that have stronger economies, which means higher CPM bits. Think about the US, UK, Canada, Australia. Then we want to focus on demographics, because someone that is 18 years old doesn't have as much money as someone that is most likely 45 years old. And people that are older are more likely to be influenced into buying stuff, which means for advertisers, they are worth more money and they're more valuable to YouTube. And then content. Certain kinds of topics, of course, earn a lot more money. Think about finance, legal, health. This attracts higher bidder advertisements because there's more money to be made on a consistent part. As an example, I pay my accountants about $180 to $300 per hour. But I have been with them for 5 years. So even if they spend $10,000 on attracting me as a customer, they will still earn a profit depending on how long I would be a customer there. So the RPM depends on how valuable your audience is to advertisers. And here are a few ways to increase your RPM. And in Instagram, I actually showed all of these short parts, but now on YouTube, I can show you everything. So what we want to do is we want to target an older, US-based audience with a high purchasing power. So, like I said, we want to focus on first world countries like the US, Canada, UK, and Australia. We want to focus on older audience, since they have a lot more money. You can even focus viewers from specific cities. As a very simple example, let's say walking videos. Walking videos from California, New York, Texas, or Sydney would earn a lot more money than if you would walk in Delhi in India, because that's what we want to avoid. And this is also the reason that on most of my videos on my YouTube channel, I've actually blocked all of the third world countries from watching my content. This is because they cost more time for my team to manage, they cost more time for me, and it is just not simply worth it. Number two, we want to create content for TV viewers. TV has become the #1 source where people actually watch YouTube on. And people watch on TV way longer, and they serve higher premium ads as mid-roll ads. So that means that the RPM, how much we earn per 1,000 views, goes up. The more content people make, and people also leave their TVs on for hours. They listen to podcasts, relaxing narration, background content when they're having dinner, content they don't really pay attention to, and you for sure see this during Q4 every single year. We also want to make longer videos, hour-long videos, because the longer the videos are, the more mid-roll ads YouTube can place, and the higher RPM you will get. A 2-hour-long video could have a lot of mid-roll ads, so a $20 plus RPM is pretty realistic. Here you have an example of a 1-hour-long video that got watched 3.7 million views, and it got $19,000. But you see that the RPM on this video was actually $5.29. And with 1.5 million less views, we literally earned $10,000 more, and this all has to do because this video is 3 hours long in duration, and we can see that we got an average RPM of $13. Then number 4, we have affiliate marketing and digital products and services. You can increase your RPM as well. As an example, you can promote certain tools. As an example, I'm a big fan of NextLive, a tool that I use to find new and upcoming faceless channels that I also share on my Twitter, but that I also go ahead and actually start similar channels with myself. So that link can also be found in the description, and when you purchase this, I get a monthly kickback of it. Which means this for me can become a very good revenue source. You can also sell your own digital products and services such as Notion templates, video courses, services, or even PDFs. A single sale can literally be equivalent to a 10,000 views. Let's say 10,000 views is worth about $100, but I can also sell a PDF template on how to build your very first profitable YouTube automation channel as an example for, let's say, $100. And if I can get that out of every 100 views, then that of course is worth a lot more than getting an insane amount of viewers. That is why these kind of channels are very profitable. Then number 5, brand deals. You can negotiate with brand deals that fit to your niche to sponsor a segment or a full video. Even a $1,000 brand deal on a 100,000 viewed video is an extra $10 RPM. But there's a small difference in advertisers going directly to you. And this is also the reason YouTube is now building this into their platform. Because what we can do is the following. There's a difference between CPM and RPM that we've discussed earlier. CPM is the cost per minute, how much advertisers pay. And in this case, the advertiser, the sponsor deal, goes directly to you. So in this case, you get the CPM is equivalent to the RPM because there is no RPM because they go directly to you. Because there's no middleman, in this case, YouTube. This is a big difference. And this can really pay off big time, especially as you grow bigger. And you can expect CPMs of $10, $20, and sometimes even $30. And this is how most of the high quality brand channels that you watch on YouTube actually make their money. And number 6 is a secret trick in the YouTube studio. So what you can do is you can head over to the earnings tab, you can go to add categories and click on manage. Then you go to sensitive categories and you click on blocked, and then you unblock alcohol ads and gambling ads. These videos actually cost a lot of effort. They literally take hours and hours and hours to make. So if you can like this video, leave a comment with any question you might have, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would appreciate that a lot. If you want to get the most out of all of my content that I have, check out the description and the comment section so you can follow me on every single social, so you can actually learn how to build a YouTube automation channel completely for free.